guys, you can face us this time if you want to. Because I could tell that you weren't having as much fun looking out in the dark, right? So on this song, parents, it's called I'm going to clap my hands to show I love you. And I'm going to shout out loud, and these kids sure can shout. Go ahead, Micah. Pause for a minute, and I'm going to ask some questions. I am going to ask what we learned on the first day that Jesus gives us. What does Jesus give us? Jesus gives us hope. Follow him! What did we learn on day 2? What does Jesus give us? Honor. Courage. Jesus gives us courage. Follow him! Okay, in the back. Day 3. Were you here on day 3? You don't know? Anybody? Day 3? Yes. Direction. Jesus gives us direction. Follow him! And tonight, what does Jesus give us? Nope. Everybody say it together. Love. Jesus gives us love. Follow him! Okay, we're going to do it real quick. We're going to go, Jesus gives us hope. Follow! Jesus gives us courage. Jesus gives us direction. And Jesus gives us love. Awesome. So all those things, you guys, Jesus gives you every single day. You just got to remember that he will guide you. He'll give you direction. He'll give you courage to go. He will love you along the way, and he'll give you hope that you're going to get there. Awesome, huh? Okay. We are going to sing our last song. It's called Get Down. And they love it. Oh.
He lifts me up, I get down. He lifts
for a few minutes, okay? We will do one song at the end, but I think, Mr. Mike, are we going to do a video or not? We don't have to. That's fine. No, we'll just skip it. Pastor Randy, could you come up and give us a overview? It's not very long.
It won't be very long. Hey, it's been a great week. Parents, I just want to say by the way, my name is Randy Strom. I'm the pastor here at Hillman. It's been so, does the cord come out? It's been wonderful to have your kids this week. We've had a great time. And by the way, I have to say this. See, in a Baptist church, we don't dance. We have choreography. This was choreography. No, we had a wonderful time with the kids. Let me just give you a quick overview of what I did tonight, because our theme has been following Jesus. And we have wanted to encourage the kids to follow Jesus. So when they came in my little cave area tonight in the different 5 groups, the very first thing I asked each group, I said, do you really want to follow Jesus? Now, most of the kids right away said, yes. But then I said, no, do you really want to follow Jesus? And I shared a number of things then as the group came into our little cave area. But then I got down to the story of Blondine, which I know some of you have heard before, but it helps. Parents, I just want you to understand what we did tonight, or what I did tonight, is I told the story of Blondine, who is the French tightrope walker, who probably 100 years ago or so was the first to string a cable rope across Niagara Falls. And he walked across Niagara Falls, and hundreds of people came out to watch him. They just couldn't believe that he was able to do that. And then he came to the point where he said, how many of you believe that I can push a wheelbarrow across Niagara Falls? And the people began to chant, we believe, we believe, we believe. Well, he actually pushed that wheelbarrow across and came back, and the people were just absolutely amazed. But then finally he said, how many of you believe I can push a person in the wheelbarrow across Niagara Falls? And then everybody said, we believe, we believe, we believe. But then Blondine said, well, who's going to be that person? And he started pointing at people, and everybody started shaking their head, no, not me, not me, not me. And the reason I was asking this to the kids tonight and telling the story is because I want them to think about, do they really want Jesus? Do they really want to trust Jesus with their life? And so then the man that ended up going into the wheelbarrow was Blondine's manager. And Blondine, yes, he was able to push that wheelbarrow all the way to the Canadian side, all the way back, and he just floored the people as far as his ability and his talent. So I gave an invitation in each of the 5 groups that I had tonight where I said, do you really want to step into the wheelbarrow? Meaning, do you really want to trust Jesus? Do you really want to decide to follow him? So kids, I just want to ask you this, okay? Kids, if everybody looks at me for just a second, how many of you have chosen now to decided to follow Jesus? Just put your hands up, okay? Put your hands up. Wave them like this, that you've chosen to decide Jesus. Thank you so much. What a blessing. Thank you. You can put it down. Parents, this is what it's all about. We want to help people discover a relationship with Jesus and then grow in that relationship. And so that's what we've been talking about this week, and we've had a great time. We've had fun. It's been wonderful. So, okay, I've kept it short. So, Cameo.
Thank you, Pastor. I want to recognize our youth group, first of all. So we could have the lights for just a second. Everybody shut your eyes because it's going to be bright. Bling. Okay, so if you are a youth member at Hillman Baptist, would you stand up and turn around? So we got here on Sunday. Just a minute, don't clap yet. We got here Sunday evening, and my family unloaded this horse trailer full of cardboard and junk. I mean, it just looked like junk, styrofoam, and it became this set. If you've been down the basement, it's just incredible. And we just kind of told the youth group basically what we were doing, and it was amazing. So please give these guys a hand. They're just awesome. They also have been leaders. We've only got one adult crew leader, and that's Miss Danny, and we thank you, Danny, for being here. The rest of them have been teenagers that have led your kids around, and we have not had 1 ounce of trouble. It's been beautiful. They walk quietly. They listen to their leaders. It's just been such a joy to watch these youth lead these little ones. And so let's give them another round of applause. And now the rest of our leaders, if you would stand up. Anybody that helped with VBS, if you would stand up. Man, this has just been such an awesome week, and we could not have done it with each and every one of you. We just are so blessed. So let's give these guys a hand. They just really rocked it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. And so tonight, after we're done, we're going to sing one more song, and those of you that brought a friend can see Miss Sherry, and then the girls can come up and get a present because they brought the most offering. And then on Sunday, we are going to have a service here at 10:30. Your kids are all invited. We're going to sing a song from tonight, and hopefully we're going to, I don't know if we're going to have a full dark service. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. A service in the dark? Yeah. But then, so that's at 10:30, and then after church at noon at Pastor Randy's house, it's called The Loft. We are having a Sunday school picnic that we would also like to invite you to. There's going to be food and games and bouncy stuff and just a ton of fun. So please come out to that too at noon on Sunday. But come to the service first at 10:30. It'll be good. So all of you get to choose now which song we do one more time. If you want to do This Little Light of Mine, raise your hand. Oh, if you want to do, what's the name of the other one? I'm going to clap my hands. That's the shout out loud one. And if you want to do Get Down, raise your hand. Okay. If any of you parents want to come up and join us, feel free, and we're going to get down. We can shut the lights off again. Okay, guys, this is your last time tonight. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday. Here we go. Golden Boys, Mark and Levi.
I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. In your weakness, he is stronger. In your darkness, he shines through. When you're crying, he's your comfort. When you're all alone, he's carrying you. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down. I get down, get down, get down, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, 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 I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, I get down, he lifts me up, every time the Lord lifts me
Woo! Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, one more thing we need to say thank you to is all you beautiful kids. You were so well behaved. You followed directions. You listened. You learned. All your parents and all of the leaders are going to clap for you now, okay? Here we go. Okay, it is time for ice cream. You guys, come on Sunday. We'll have some more fun. Love ya. Yes, we can turn the light on. Sorry. So girls, stay on up here. All youth leaders, if you can distribute the things from your bags, and then stay up here for one more circle up. All right. So, if you're
We've got another amazing true Bible story today. It's from the book of Matthew. The Bible tells us that Jesus had been teaching and talking to people near a big lake all day. As the day was ending, Jesus told his friends, his disciples, to sail across the lake, and he would catch up with them later. Jesus wanted some time alone to pray, to talk to God, his Father. Jesus' disciples did as Jesus told them. They hopped into the boat and began sailing across the lake. While the disciples were making their way across the lake, the sun set, and they were out on the water in the dark. Not only was it dark, but then a big wind started blowing and caused huge waves on the lake. It was a scary storm. Late into the night and through the rough storm, the disciples saw something strange coming toward them over the water. The disciples were even more scared at the weird sight and cried out,
"It's a ghost!"
But then, over the storm, they heard a voice say,
"Don't be afraid."
They knew the voice. It was Jesus. Jesus said,
"Take courage, I am here."
Peter called out to Jesus,
Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you, walking on the water.
Jesus said to Peter,
"Yes, come."
Peter stepped out of the boat and walked on top of the water toward Jesus. It was a miracle. It didn't take long for Peter to notice that giant waves still rocked the water and the wind still howled. Peter was terrified and lost his focus on Jesus. Peter began to sink into the wild water.
Save me, Lord!
Jesus quickly reached out and grabbed Peter to save him from sinking in the water.
You have so little faith. Why did you doubt me?
When Peter and Jesus got into the boat, the storm stopped, and the disciples worshiped Jesus, saying,
You really are the Son of God.
Even though Peter had started to sink in the water, seeing Jesus had given him a lot of courage.
Jesus gives us courage.
All right, you can feel free to go down and have your ice cream. And parents, if you would ask your child who their crew leader is, you might want to introduce yourself and just say thanks for their help this week. Thank you.
You pick me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than words could say. I follow you for all my days. Fix my eyes, follow in your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, in the midst of the darkest night, let your love be the shining light. Breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down to set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on.